Hi, Mandy here. I want to demonstrate to you one of the kits that was included in our Buck Moon Beach Magic subscription box. It was filled with lovely goodies, and this is a kit where we're actually making something for ourselves. Lots of magic and intention you can infuse into this while you're making it, but ultimately it's a great cosmetic body kit. So without further ado, I will explain to you everything in this kit. So it's a green clay and seaweed salt body scrub, which consists of coconut oil in the solid form, shea butter, also is a very solid butter, some Dead Sea salt, some French green clay, some seaweed, and today we're using fragrance oils, a mixture of jasmine, coconut, lime and lemongrass, and I've infused that into a carrier oil of sunflower oil for a bit of sun magic. Okay, so we start off with a coconut oil. I'll be posting ingredients in the recipe in the comments. So here you can see coconut oil. It is very solid. It does melt on contact with the skin. It's a wonderful oil to use. Scrape that off. Okay, you will be needing a mixer, like a cake mixer. Handheld I've got, that I keep specifically for the cosmetics, but as long as it's clean, that's fine. If you don't have a mixer, you can mash these butters down with a fork and then keep whipping them, similar to when you make what's that stuff we put in cakes, like with the butter and the sugar. The more and more you whip it, it eventually ends up becoming a cream. So now I'm introducing the shea butter. Shea butter is so good for you, really enriching and good for the skin. I'm just going to get rid of these bowls. So I've put the two of those together. And scrape off as much of that as I can. Okay, just going to rest that there. And this bit might get a little bit noisy. So I'm going to put here's my mixer. See, normal like cake whisk mixer. Well, I suppose you could use a cake stand if you have one. And it's going to be a little bit noisy, but I'm going to put it on low to start with because I don't want bits splashing out all over the place. And let's see how it goes. It's not easy to start with, but I assure you it will get easier. As the heat from the whipping continues, it will slowly start to melt the butter and change it from a solid to a cream. Doesn't that look yummy? Okay, we're not finished. I'm just putting them to one side for the moment. Now we're going to incorporate our oils, which I have here, a 10 ml bottle. Just going to have a quick sniff. Oh, it smells delightful. Okay, I'm going to pour all of that in. And at this stage I'm also going to incorporate our clays. There's the French green clay it's named. So good for your skin. Draws out lots of impurities. Seaweed, which we harvested ourselves. Put that in. Again, full of vitamins, minerals. Feeds the skin, that does. I'm just going to fold that in slightly. Stir it in rather. Okay, now I'm going to put in the salt. This one is Dead Sea salt. You could use some other salts, Epsom salts for example, which is like a magnesium, Himalayan salt. That's all of that. And then slowly stir to incorporate this. Stir, stir. So while I'm mixing this, what am I thinking? Apart from how absolutely amazing that smells, fresh, like the sea. You know that smell when you go to the beach? If you've been lucky enough to go to the beach, I think we all have at some stage. Reminds me of my childhood. Remember how good you feel after you've been in the sea, in the salt water, in the sand. Takes off all the dead skin cells from your feet. This scrub will do a similar thing. It's called desquamation, the removal of all the old dead skin cells. So this is safe to use all over your body, maybe a little bit too coarse for the face, but it's great for the feet, for your legs, arms, wherever you feel you might need to have a really good deep cleanse. Maybe when you're in the shower, before you turn on the shower, you could take some of this in your hands and rub it all over your body. Leave it on there for a few minutes before you turn on the shower and wash it all away. So this is a rinse off product, not a leave on. You can leave it on for up to maybe 10-15 minutes. The clay in there will work just like a face mask does. It may thicken up a little bit. It won't dry because of the oils that are in there, so it won't be like one of those face masks that sets hard as a rock on your face. There's not much left on my whisk there, but if you wanted to, you could scrape all of that off. And there you have it, our lovely green clay and seaweed salt body scrub. Delicious, almost good enough to eat. Hope you enjoy making your scrub that's in your kit. And if you don't subscribe to our boxes, this is just an example of one of the things that you can find in there. Lots of fun, lots of magic, lots of herbs. Take care. Bye.